retired, but he wants to have your first impressions coming here.
Yeah. Oh, it's.
After
I
playing.
mean, it's a beautiful city. It really is. The minute you land, you know you're in a special place. And I missed Istanbul a little bit. You know, my stay was cut a little short.
When you signed with Gala, it was like a big thing in like all over the world, but especially in Turkey. So, what would you like to say about your, you know, transfer?
Oh, I'm excited. Here? I'm excited to be here. I think management and the head coach have put together a really tough team, and I know they want to compete really hard in EuroLeague and get back on track in Turkish League, and I think that's what we're going to be focused on starting this year.
You got so many offers from different EuroLeague teams. He's not giving any names, but and he says he's aware that there's like some other offers more than you got from here. What was the thing that brought you here than going somewhere else?
Well, you know, I spoke to Sylvia Fowles, who I played in Spartak a couple years ago, and you know, I think every time we've been on the team together, we've done some pretty great things. And I talked to her about, you know, the club and coaching staff and the people around, and she just said it was a really good place to play at, and that's what I wanted in my career, somewhere to go and feel comfortable.
And whatever you are, it's expected like to winning a championship. What would you like to say about this winning character and this, you know?
You know, I think you know, the championship is, I think, the last thing you look at. It's kind of building a team and playing the right way. That, you know, at the end of the year, hopefully your team has worked hard enough to win a championship. And you know, I think this team has some tremendous players with the additions they've made and the players they've had from last year with a lot of experience. So if we get better month by month, hopefully by the end of the season we have a chance to win Turkish and EuroLeague.
You had the chance to play in Galatasaray gym once. It was the Presidential Cup game, and you couldn't play after that. But he's saying, you know, the men got like really good crowd, and they're hoping to get a lot of people this year in the arena, because you know the ticket sales are going great. So, what would you like to say about playing in the Galatasaray arena?
Oh, I'm excited. I think Turkey in general has just had a basketball boom in the last 3 or 4 years. You know, with the women's national team doing so well, the men's national team doing well in the World Championships, and I think that that basketball fever is obviously here in Gala with the great fans. I noticed them last year, and you know, if they come out to the game, they're just going to see really good basketball, and they should be excited.
İdolünün Magic Johnson olduğunu biliyoruz. Magic Johnson'ı niye idol olarak seçti ve ondan neler öğrendi?
So your idol, your role model is Magic Johnson, and why is that?
I mean, I grew up in Los Angeles, so the Lakers are my team, and you know, I just loved his enthusiasm for the game, how he always enjoyed being on the court, and you know, basketball's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy it with your teammates, so he did that.
A lot of good people, I mean, players are coming out of Connecticut, like Tina, you, yourself. What would you like to comment on the coach, Tina?
Coach Rama, he probably knows basketball better than anyone else in the world, and probably his greatest strength is being able to put great talent together and making them work as a team. It's easy to get great individuals, and you don't necessarily see that translate into winning. But he knows how to make you sacrifice personally for the team, you know, to be better as a whole.
So only for women's basketball, or women and men both?
Oh,
the best coach in the world.
Women's and men's.
Okay. Hem erkek. Okay.
I put him against anyone.
Hem erkek hem bayan. Evet. Back in 2009, he was there commentating the game.
Right.
So they were down like by a lot against you guys, and but then you came in with Shoptai, and he said he has to admit that after that he just was too excited, so he just kept him commentating like more excited.
I just flown in and I went straight to the gym to obviously watch the game.
İnmiştim şeye dedi, Moskova'ya, sadece maçı izlemeye geldim, oradan Shoptai getirmiştim.
Herhalde sürpriz olarak getirmiştik ki orada
tribünlerde. So that was like a surprise for the fans.
Yeah, I think for the home fans.
There was a period last year that was like very unpleasant for you. He doesn't want to talk about whatever happened, but he wants to ask you how you got over everything after that period, and what was your therapy?
You know, I went back home. Spent a lot of time with my family. You know, I got to think about, you know, life, basketball, and you know how important it is, and the minute it's taken away from you, how much, you know, I missed it and how much I loved it. It was really like a hard period. But now, looking back on it, it makes me appreciate, you know, every chance I get to play basketball. and hopefully this year will be really special.
Did you give over the whole thing
Yeah.
too quick, or did it take you a little?
Well, from when it happened to when it was over, I mean, obviously that period was hard, and afterwards, I just had to come to grips with it and just really understand what the situation was, and at the end of it, I wasn't mad at anyone. I didn't hold grudges. It happened for a reason, and now it's time to move on.
On the 13th, you guys are playing a EuroLeague game, but the special game is on the 16th of October, the Presidential Cup game against Fener.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what would you like to say? Because the Gala fans they're expecting a cup from you guys.
We're ready to go out there and play really hard, if we do that and we do the right things, then we can win the cup. But it's too easy to just say we want to win it, because everyone wants to win it. You have to do the right things to win it.
Kobe was in Turkey.
Yeah, I saw that
the
in the
25th,
news.
I think. Yeah.
Ve Galatasaray'ın
Biliyormuş.
I saw it in the news.
antrenmanını ziyaret etti.
He came to
Galatasaray
Gala
forması
practice.
giydi.
He wore Gala jersey.
Oh, that's cool.
Ve
He
Kobe ile
loves
yakın
football.
ilişkiler içerisinde olduğunu biliyoruz kendisinin de. Ne
You're close
söylemek
with
ister?
Kobe.
I know him pretty well. We hung out a little bit at the Olympics. Obviously, I followed his career for a long time. He's just an amazing basketball player. How determined and just that will to win that he has is no
Kinda
one
like
has
you.
it. A little bit, hopefully.
You pretty much achieved everything, won all the cups, all the personal awards and stuff. What's your willpower for doing more, winning championships, and what's your future plans for in your career?
I mean, this is a new chapter, I think, in my career, and hopefully it starts off right here in Gala. I know this club's got a lot of aspirations to win EuroLeague and to get back to winning the Turkish League, and hopefully I can help as much as possible.
Sylvia Fowles, Tina Charles, Epiphany Prince gibi önemli bu NBA oyuncularıyla birlikte oynayacak. Yine geçen yıl EuroLeague'de MVP seçilen genç oyuncu Alba Torrens de bu kadroda. Ne söylemek ister bu oluşum için?
You probably got all the names.
Yeah.
What would you like to say about this whole group?
Yeah,
of players?
I think it's a dynamic group of players that each one does something different really well, and I think that's what you need. You can't have the same player at every position do the same things. You have Sylvia and Tina that just dominate the paint. Alba, MVP of the EuroLeague last year. Very versatile, can play 2, 3, 4. There's not many players like her. Epiphany, probably one of the best scoring guards in the world, and put that with all the returning Turkish players that were great last year and had a just amazing championship. That's a good recipe.
How would you like to be called? Your name is Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
People call you D, but you're always MVP.
Okay.
He's asking if you would like the fans to call you MVP or just
No,
D.
just D. Just one letter.
Sadece
It's easy.
D.
Sadece D olarak
Sadece
çağırdı.
tek
Just
harf
one
diyor.
letter.
The fans are just crazy about you coming over here, and they've been like supporting this transfer from the start. So what would you like to tell them from here?
Just their support means a lot. I've heard a lot of seen on Facebook and Twitter. I mean, they really their input really does mean a lot, and it doesn't give you encouragement when you get here, because you're not really sure how things are going to be taken. But they've been great, and I'm sure when they're there at the game on the 13th and at the President's Cup, it'll be fun.
Çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Bir kez daha
Thank you
hoş
very
geldin
much,
diyoruz.
and welcome
Teşekkürler.
again.
Unutmamış herhalde, birkaç kelime biliyor bu
Biliyor.
Türkçeden.
You still remember some words?
Teşekkürler. Merhaba. Tavuk.
Bundan sonra
Tavuk.
Pilaf.
It's
çok da
good.
sıcak gerçekten.